scored 10 points on 3 for 10 shooting. He's speaking with Mike Reedy.
Melo, you've had a lot of NBA seasons. Just wonder how you put this into perspective at the moment, just since it's officially now the elimination from playoff contention. How do you put it in perspective?
I would say this was a season that we just didn't get it done. I mean, we had the tools. Some things was out of our control. Some things that we could control. Some things we couldn't. And it's nothing else more than we didn't get it done. I mean, you can't make no excuses about it. We just didn't get it done.
Melo, basically since that game in New Orleans, you guys have been in, back against the wall, super high leverage games. And what is internally, how do you feel like psychologically you guys as a group kind of responded to that pressure? I mean, obviously the wins aren't there, but what was it like to be in that locker room as it was getting more and more tense?
Yeah, I mean, we was there. I mean, we stayed together. You didn't see much of people guys just straying away from each other. It's weird. The fact that we knew our backs was against the wall. And I think in situations like this, seasons like this, it's easy for teams to kind of just go their own way and players go their own way when things get thick and backs against the wall. So again, I didn't see none of that. I didn't experience none of that in the locker room, in practice, on the bus, on the plane. None of that. Guys were still, locked in and understanding what was at stake. Now the wins didn't amount to, it didn't add up to how we was feeling and what we knew. So then again, we didn't get it done, man. It's just not. That's all I can say. We didn't get it done.
Kyle.
Melo, you're talking about the team stayed together with the backs against the wall, but obviously did not perform with your backs against the wall. What was the missing piece, in your opinion, if it wasn't?
Yeah, I don't want to get into that. I don't. It's something that I would have to look at the whole season in totality. Reflect on it, think about it, look at it. I don't have those answers immediately right now. Maybe in next week or something I'll have that for you. But at this very moment, I don't have those answers.
And how do you envision the last 3 games playing out for you, and how would you like the team to kind of play out the last 3 games?
Oh no, we're gonna play. I mean, I don't know who's gonna play, but we going out there to play. We're going out there to compete. We're gonna finish where we started, and that's the only way I could look at it, and I can approach it.
Dan.
Melo, you kind of just touched on this a second ago, but not over the course of an 82-game season, right? Like the goal is to stay as locked in the moment as possible and not think about big picture stuff. But it felt like this team was facing big picture questions basically since the first day of training camp, and a lot of them kind of never got answered.
Yeah.
Was there a weight to that, do you think, over the course of the year, that sort of like the questions never really changed, that the sort of tone of stuff in terms of what you guys were trying to figure out was always kind of basically the same for 50, 60 games or something like that?
Yeah, but the questions was going to come regardless. I mean, the questions going to come. If you look at our roster, those questions was going to be there. And questions about, what we got to do to get it done. Can we get it done? Will we get it done? The pressure was always there. It's just how you respond to that pressure. The pressure of this team being put together, that was pressure, right? So how we was going to respond to that. And again, it comes back to not getting it done. For whatever reason, we didn't get it done. I don't have one reason over another. We just didn't get it done.
Dave.
LeBron missed 4 of the last 5 games, and the Lakers have been officially